Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Power. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to tell y'all about the time I was door dashing and a woman ran up on me while I was in the middle of door dashing and gave me her number. Now, I know you're thinking like, oh, so what? She gave you her number. But it went a little deeper than that. Here you go. So, I pull up to this apartment building. It's in Oak Park, Michigan. Oak Park is right across the street from Detroit. So I was door dashing some years ago. This was one of my adventures when I first became my own boss. DoorDash was one of those avenues for some revenue. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to DoorDashing, DoorDash seen you a little bit of everywhere. So I'm all over the place. So, like I said, this time I'm in Oak Park, and they sent me to an apartment building. Funny thing is, the apartment building that they sent me to, I used to live in that apartment building. It was the first place I ever moved into when I first moved out of my parents' house. I moved out of my parents' house when I was 18, and I had moved into this apartment, and I didn't stay there long. That shit didn't last long. But anyway, I stayed there. It was the first apartment I lived in. So when I had went to go make this delivery, it was just funny to me because I was like, damn, I remember I stayed here, some years ago. So when I pulled up, I went there to the apartment building that they sent me to. I dropped the food off on the porch. Boom. I go to get back in the truck. I'm going to get back in my truck to pull off to get to my next run. Right when I go to open the door, this light-skinned chick ran up on me out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? She ran up on me. She was like, hey, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm telling her. She like, nah, it ain't no way. I'm like, what you mean it ain't no way? She like, you look exactly like my ex. I just knew you was my ex and all of this shit. I'm like, nah, I don't know you from nothing. So it wasn't me. So long story on all that, she just made a little conversation out the shit. So she like, look, you seem like you a cool guy. Why don't you take my number and call me sometime? I'm like, all right, cool. So I took her number. I text her. I was like, here, this is my number, Boom. So we got each other's number. I get in the car and I pull off. When I go to pull off, she like, hold on. Before you leave, do you got a condom on you? I'm like, yeah, I got a condom on me. She like, well, I want to fuck. I'm like, straight up? She like, yeah. My freak ass, I was with the shit. So I'm like, all right, well, where we going? She like, I stay right here in this apartment building. Same apartment building I had dropped the order off at. She stay in that same damn building. So I'm like, all right, what's up? Like, you ain't gonna call my bluff. Shit, I got the rubber on me and everything. What's up? She like, come on. So she walked me into the apartment building. She didn't take me into her apartment unit. She took me into the laundry room. I smashed her in the laundry room. Mind you, I don't know this woman from nothing. It was just some DoorDash shit. You know what I'm saying? Smashed her. I left. While I'm walking out, I'm like, yeah, I hit you up. She like, call me tonight. I'm like, all right. Went on by my business. She hit me up that night. She like, where you at? I'm like, shit, I'm still door dashing. She like, well, when you come around the way, come pull up on me. I got my homegirl here. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm thinking, they want to do a threesome or something. I come pull up, her and the girl there. I'm like, so what's the deal? I'm starting to get undressed. She like, nah, my girl got to go in the back room. I'm like, oh, I thought both of y'all was with the shit. She like, nah, she was just here, but she don't care. So girl got up, went in the back room. I smashed girl again, twice in the same day. So after that, this went on for like a week. You know what I'm saying? We was smashing for like a week. I think I smashed her probably like 3 or 4 times, some shit like that. One day, I just so happened to have a delivery, around there where she stayed. So I hit her up, because I was ready to hit again. I knew it was a quick, easy hit. I didn't have to come. I didn't have to bring nothing. I ain't had to smoke with her. I ain't had to do nothing. All I had to do was just show up with a rubber, and it was on. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of them nights I was around there. I'm like, shit, let me get this quick nut off while I'm door dashing. You know what I'm saying? Man, I pull up, cause when I called her, my bad. When I called her, she didn't pick up. So I just pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Cause she gave me access to her spot type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled up, and when I pulled up, I walked up to her apartment building where her where her window was at. So I'm looking through the window, and all the lights was on, and like everything was gone. You know what I'm saying? So evidently she got put out or moved or something. I'm like, what type of ghetto is wild shit was that? So I get up a little closer, and I'm looking through the window, and everything is gone. It's vacant, empty in there, like that. So I don't know if she's some type of gypsy that be just floating around fucking niggas or what. I don't know what the fuck that was. But that's exactly what happened, man. That was another wild ass one night stand type shit, but that one night stand turned into a couple of nights. You know what I'm saying? Now, the stories I tell y'all, I don't regret none of this shit, and I ain't glorifying it. I'm just giving y'all some entertainment, about my life tales and what I've been through. So if it's something that interests you, stay tuned, because I got a lot more stories like this. It's been another episode of Roll Up a Pour Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.